We interrupt your regularly scheduled social media scrolling for an important breaking announcement from the Palsy News Network. That's right, folks, PNN. And I'm your anchor, Paul Z. So as everybody has been hearing lately, the coronavirus is running rampant, unlike me. So I've got some great tips on how to prevent yourself from running out of the things you need. I just went to the store the other day. There was no toilet paper. There was no hand sanitizer. There was no Spam. Not sure what people needed to do with Spam, but there wasn't any. All right, guys, it's crazy, right? I'm not even sure I know what to do with my hands right now. All I know is that I don't need to touch my face, right? So I've got some great tips, and I brought a special guest into the show. He's a medical expert. He's a world-renowned physician. He's a guy I met at Walmart. All right, doctor, so there's 3 questions that have been on my mind today. And I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the brain damage. Maybe it's the Corona beer I drank earlier. I'm not really sure. Number 1 question of all. Does Bologna or Bologna prevent Corona? I've always wondered. Question 2. What are good alternatives to toilet paper? Say I run out. Say I forget how to wipe my unmentionables. Say I run out of good clean water to wash myself. Give me some good alternatives, doc, right? And question 3, most of all, right? Where do I find these tests that I need to take? Do I need to study for the test? What if I fail the test, right?
Thank you, Paul Z. I've been having to tell most of your staff my name is actually pronounced I seen Ubud. It's Norwegian. Just letting you guys know that out there. To answer your questions, yes, there are a lot of concerns out there about a lack of toilet paper and this coronavirus, but luckily I am here to answer the questions that you and your viewers have. So to answer your first question about Bologna, the science, it's a little gray there. There is not enough evidence to prove that Bologna does not, in fact, cause the coronavirus. I'm still waiting for a few more articles to come out. Since I've been here in the States being trapped by the travel ban, thank you very much, Trump, I have been testing some. The results are still out there. But on your next question that's more important, are there some alternatives to toilet paper? Absolutely. There are absolutely tons of things you could find right at home to help with this toilet paper shortage. The first thing that I think of, just your local newspaper. I recommend the sports section because obviously there's not going to be a lot of news there. It's not going to be worth the read. Also, the editorial section is a fantastic section. Actually, for mental health, I love wiping my butt with anybody's opinion that I disagree with. Moving on. Damn it, I couldn't keep a straight face. You can also just go old school. My mom had a great old-fashioned recipe for really helping out down there. Just tape a rag on a stick and just get down there and just start scrubbing. Actually, using a really long stick, it helps get some really good torque when you need to hit some of those deep crevices that are really, really hard to get to. And if you're like me, folks, and you're out there and you got some stains down there that just won't come up, I actually have a secret tip. Try detergent. Just use laundry detergent. In fact, the best laundry detergent out there on the market for it is all laundry detergent because it's really, really easy on sensitive skin and it's the stain lifter. That's all. And to answer your final question about the test for the coronavirus, well, You don't really need to study for the test, but I definitely recommend not eating anything super spicy right before you take them. You know, they're really hot, they're worried about temperatures and whatnot, and it might make your temperature go up. In fact, with all this social distancing, I just check before I walk up to anybody, and I just put my hand on their forehead, and if they feel too hot, I just walk away. It's just the safe for everybody. But where are these tests at? Well, the last that we actually heard, we loaded them all into a truck. We sent them out, but it's one of those like robotic self-driving trucks. And unfortunately, Mr. Palsy, robots aren't super concerned about the coronavirus. So they're actually kind of driving a little bit slow. But we hope that they get here relatively soon.
Thanks for tuning in to PNN, the Palsy News Network. I am Paul Z, and as always, remember, this isn't a real news network, but the cerebral palsy I suffer with, it is definitely real. Till next time, folks.